Hi everyone, I'm here with a project share. I'm super duper excited. So I'm in a swap and at first I was kind of like losing my mojo. I finally got going, so to speak, and then I went crazy making stuff, and I still have tons of stuff that I printed that I still want to work on because I had so much inspiration, and I did some digital designing, which I'll get to in a minute. So I made this fabric pocket, and I used things from my stash. I did this last year and I'm continuing this year because to be honest with you, I'll never use all this stuff in my room in a lifetime, but I always want to get newer things. Not always, but you know, occasionally I want to get newer things, and then I stop using my older stuff. So with fabrics, it's like an illness. You know, I want the latest Venice out there. I want some lace, and I'm bad at vintage. I love to collect vintage lace, and I'm gonna stop talking. So this is the back side, and I have this wide panel lace. Everything is from that used to be in my store, and I always collect you know, a small stash for myself whenever I sell something. So this is what it originally looked like, and I basically just cut this up. You can cut it into 3 patterns if you will, but I just did 2. So here's the top of the trim that I cut, and then this is towards the bottom of the trim, and I just use it to finish both edges on both sides. And then I added this I think this is like 7 inches or so, and it was a little too long for the pocket. So what I did was I cut out this little bottom piece and just cut it like up to here, and I just covered just the front of it. And then I had this little embroidered trim. Let me show you. I will be having this in my store soon, but not in pink. I'm gonna have it in lavender, and it's gonna be in the spring that I'm selling it. And so I just cut up the little pieces and just put it on each design of the Venice up to a certain point. And then these were given to me as a gift from someone. It's been so many years that I've gotten these, so many years, so I don't remember at this point. So if you're watching this and it was you, just comment below, and my apologies. So I didn't put a handle in it. I just wanted it to be a pocket for now, and I wanted to put like little things in here so they don't get lost on my desk, you know, if I'm doodling, making little embellies, or if I'm working on a card or a tag. So that's what this is for, so things don't get lost, and that happens often on my craft table. So the first card that I made, and I'm gonna let my swap partner decide what card she would like. The tag, I can't give her that choice, but pick what card you want. So I bought this. I'm into gingham and plaid, and so what I did was I went to my Graphico last year and I bought some gingham and plaid paper, so that I can just basically print over and over. I don't want to have to keep trying to buy it and the paper be retired or whatnot, so it just made more economical sense. And so I printed this background. I found this free clip art on the internet. So if you want to know where this is, just ask. I don't remember at this point, but it is in my files, so I can tell you where to find it. This might be from La La Land Crafts, maybe this sentiment, I'm not sure. And then here is another card that I made, and I used the stamp from the Sassy Club, and it's called Chase Alpha. And I traced out the back side of the stamp so that I can make these little tiles, and then I just stamped out the word T. And I used vintage photo to distress the edges as well as the little tiles. And then this is some ribbon from my stash that I've had forever and ever. And then here is the same card, and just the layout is different. And I used vintage photo again to make that. And then I made this, and this stamp is from Stampin' Up, and I assembled this little flower piece with some of the ribbon, and then I used some wild orchid craft flowers, and I just popped that little embellishment on the ribbon there, which was so adorable. And then this cup was free clip art on the internet, and I just took the cup and I basically designed my own digital paper, and then I resized it in a 4x6, and so I just shrunk down the size of the teacup, put it all over the paper. And then these roses that are in between the cups is from my software, my graphic software. So I just added that and I made this, and it's in a 4x6 size. So I made 2 of those, and I'm just going to keep it blank because I can, this is not going to anybody specific, so I can still add lace and some beaded trim or some gimp. And then if I want to make it a sentiment, I can just add like a little cardstock flag and stamp that. Or I can just, you know, stamp the inside with the sentiment. So this isn't for anybody specific, so I'm leaving it this way for now until I know who it's going to go to. And then the next one is from CollartStudios, and I bought some of her digital papers, and I've slowly been buying clip art, and I will eventually go back and start buying licenses for all this stuff. So this is from, I think this is called Hello Dino and Friends. It's a digital paper line. And so I used this background, and then I bought some of her clip art from, the clip art line is called, I believe, Hello Cuties. I'm going to put all the links down below, so if I make a mistake, it'll at least be down there. So I used the clip art, and this is with like 7 files that I used to make this digital paper. And the sentiment was already on it. I did contact the designer, and I had her remove this sentiment. So I've already made a bunch of digital paper with my own sentiment inside once she took this out, and she did it for free for me. So thank you, Jenny, if you're watching. Her name's Janita, if I say it correctly, but she goes by Jenny for short, and it's easier for me to pronounce so I don't butcher it. And her husband Amar, they're a couple, and they digital design together for CollartStudios. It's theirs, it's their company. And so I just love their stuff, and right now they're having a giveaway on Instagram. So if you have an Instagram account and you're interested in winning, they're having a specific paper line that they're giving away. It's one of their newest designs. They're also giving away a license to it so that you can, if you're a digital designer and you want to sell, they're giving you a license for free. You cannot beat that. So if you're into digital design, or if you just like digital papers, go get it. Even if you don't use the license to it, go, because they do beautiful work, you guys. And I also going to put some coupon codes down below. It's going to be good for a couple of weeks. And she's also going to be a sponsor for I Am Mama 24 for her YouTube hop, but the giveaway is going to be on my channel. And she's giving away some files. I'm giving away a file, plus I'm giving away another prize or prizes. So I'm going to have a couple of prizes on my channel for the hop that I Am Mama 24 is hosting, which is called 10,000 Reasons Giveaway YouTube hop. Okay, so I made that, and then one last thing that I wanted to show you that I did make, is unfinished because it's not going to anybody yet. I made a shaker, and this can be made into a card, a tag pocket. You can put it on a gift bag, And it's the same background from here, from, I think it's Hello Dino and Friends. I'm going to put the link down below to the paper line that I used, and I'll also put the link to the clip art that I bought for this. And again, if you do digital work and you don't want this in here, just contact her and she'll remove this out of the clip art. Okay, and then I'll also put the link to the paper line as well for this clip art. She has the whole paper line of this. So you can buy just the digital papers of this line, or if you want the clip art as well, so you can, you know, make your own digital paper. Please hop on over to the hop that's going to be this Saturday. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so that you'll get notified when I upload. You guys, there's probably going to be over 60 prizes, I'm willing to bet. She just emailed us and more prizes got added. So it's over 40 still, as far as I know. But with us designers, might have giveaways. We're not required, but I'm sure some of us are. So I'm willing to bet we're probably going to hit 60 prizes. So yeah. So talk to you later. Bye.